So we're at my Chatsworth pollination contract today. We just had a shower of rain come through, but it's past now. Beautiful, beautiful clear sky now and some sunshine. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wattles are flowering. So we've got Hive 29 here. They are pretty weak. Oh, sorry girls, sorry, didn't mean to splash the water on you. Alright, so what we're going to do today is actually do a combination, and I'm going to show you how to do a combo. So we'll take them, we'll take that out. Settle girls, settle. I've had a bit of water getting in. So, I might actually get the smoker going, I think, because I was hoping to do it without the smoker, but yeah, we're not too happy. Alright, here we go. Now we've got the smoker going. So we'll just give them a bit of a smoking, settle them down. Oh, there goes the camera. It's alright girls, it's alright. So these girls, I don't think, so these girls are from a removal from a chimney up in Tarrington, I think it was, from memory. And they were doing a lot better than this, but we've the other day when I brought them out here, I noticed they were really struggling, which is unfortunate because they were doing a lot better. So they have built out a bit of comb. We've got a bit of food stored up there. Maybe we don't have a queen. Oh no, we should have a queen. I'll just grab my hive tool. I'll just grab the hive tool. Trying to clear out the car, I think. Yeah, so maybe we're queenless. I don't know, we should have a queen, but like I said, they were doing really well, so look out. Okay, yeah, so it does appear that we're actually queenless. So this is funny because we definitely had the queen in here when we did the removal. So yeah, that's all right. Anyway, we're doing a combo today. So this is what I've coined the beecher method. We've had some chalk brood there as well, so I'll give the baseboard a clean shortly. We'll leave the might set the food up a bit better if we can for them. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get these. I haven't got the big tripod with me today, so just gonna have to make do with this. Right, we'll just get that set up for you so you can see. Alright, so this is what I've coined the beecher method. Now, I've tested this, and I've tested this quite a bit, and it really does work. So all you need to combine bees is some icing sugar. This is just everyday icing sugar off the shelf at the supermarket. And what we're going to do, now it is better to use a sort of sieve and dust everybody, but I didn't bring my sieve today, so but we're going to get everybody covered, as many bees as possible covered in icing sugar. Okay, now you can do this this will encourage them to do a full cleanup as well. So but we're going to dust everybody down with icing sugar, and that way they all smell like icing sugar. So we'll try and get as many bees as possible, and of course they can eat this. They'll eat this, store it away. Oop. There goes the camera again. Alright, we've got quite a few of them now. I will clean this baseboard before I go. So we'll just dust them down. Alright. Now we've got the hive that we're combining. Now I've pulled these bees from another apiary, and Mortlake 2 apiary. They're doing quite well. So we pulled a couple of frames from that apiary, and what we're going to do, we're going to do the same thing with them. So we're just going to dust them down. And this way everybody smells like icing sugar. So we actually have some brood in this frame, in these frames, some fresh brood. So they should be able to hatch a queen. So I'm going to check back in a few days, and hopefully we'll have a queen cell. So there's a nice frame of bees. Now, dust them a bit more. Alrighty. And then we're going to add them to here. Now I was careful not to take the queen from that other hive, so not the best time to be hatching a queen, but hopefully, as long as we can get her hatched, and hopefully we'll have her mated, we can get her mated as well. If we get some nice weather for her to get mated. Now I did cut some honeycomb out of this frame, so it's got holes in it. There's still a bit of honey left in that frame, so that's why I brought it out for them. So we've just got going to drop everybody in. Tip that over the way. And that's it. We should have a stronger colony. Oop. I'm going to dribble a bit of syrup out of this. Oh, you want to make sure your zips are done up. I just got stung. Alright, so we're just going to empty that out. Alright. So now I'm also, everybody's sort of finding their way to this hive now. We're settling in alright. We may, no, I don't know, we're fanning, actually, I mean we should be fanning this, so I'm almost certain we didn't grab the queen from the other hive. It's alright, so everybody's settling in, all the new bees are settling in. There's no arguments going on, there's no fighting, so got everybody there's just sort of cleaning themselves up. So now I'm just going to let these girls go for a few minutes. Now I do need to pull, I'm going to pull that bad frame, that dodgy frame, and I'll pull that frame as well. Probably put that other frame back in. Oh, that's alright. Just shake off. Come on. Let them figure themselves out. Now, I have an internal feeder down here in 31. Damn smoke has gone out. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull that feeder and give it to those girls. 31 is doing a lot better than what they were. We're not as active as I would have expected today. Hey? Well, that's alright. Just... I really need to get a new veil for this suit. Alright, I'm going to take this strap off because I really need the straps, and we haven't really had any problems with these lids sort of moving off, so it's alright. Throw that strap over there. Sort of settle, girls, settle. Settle. Come on, darlings, you girls are better than that. Let's see. Yeah, we're not really using that frame at the moment, but that's alright. Bit of debris there, but these girls are actually doing a lot better than what they were originally. So I might add another frame. I'll add a frame to them shortly, but they're not using it. They're not really going to use it just yet, but they are collecting more food and that now that they're out collecting more food, and we've got a better nectar flow here too. So they're a little bit, yeah, I don't know. We're going to need to requeen them, I think, because I was going to requeen them, and then they started getting better behaved, and then, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to requeen them. When I can breed a new queen, I'm just going to requeen them, I think. See, that was good. I come down to this lot to grab the internal feeder, and I left it here. Got a bloody slug. Little bastard. Alright, so I've just got some hay in there. It's actually empty right now, so those girls have cleaned it all up. Eaten it all up. So that's alright. I've got some more feed in the car. So what we're going to do, I might move these two frames over here, and we'll sit this in there. Alright, we'll put those two frames back over, and then I might add this with the plastic foundation in to here. Alrighty, so I'm going to pull that feeder out. And what I'm going to empty this. Just empty this feed straight into the feeder for them. And I will get some more for them. Alright, look out. Food coming in. Alrighty. It's a good couple of litres of feed. I believe that's a 4 litre. No, it might be a 2 litre, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a 2 litre feeder. Come on, off you go. Alrighty, so everybody's settling in. The new girls are orienting to the hive. We haven't got any fighting going on. And we're fanning as well. So we're fanning the pheromones out, so the new girls are saying, yep, alright, you know, we're settling in with these girls and getting the pheromones out to say, hey everybody, we're over here, come on over. So we're down towards the front of the crop right now. pretty wet in places, and the crop's a little bit patchy down in the front corner, mainly because of you know, how wet it is and that. But I think if things dry out there, that should take off in that a bit. But yeah, they've got a whole field of beans to pollinate. So we've got to move a few more hives out here. We're getting more flowers on the crop now, so most of the plants have some flowers on them, so that's good. And even down the front here, we do have some bees coming down to pollinate these front ones, so we will move some more hives out here as well, get the full 30, at least 30 out. This would take, theoretically we could have 56 out here, is the recommended ratio, but I haven't got 56 sort of ready to come out. In total, I'm only running about 51 hives at the moment, so a little bit short, but that's all right. The farmer's happy with what we move out here. He's keen to see sort of what increased yield he has, and yeah, this is the first time they've had bees on the crop itself, directly on the crop. They normally rely on pollinators coming in from around, you know, around the area and that. Yeah, you know, particularly in weather conditions like we've had this season, those pollinators don't fly very far to find food. You know, they tend to stay close to home. So, you know, if you're relying on wild hives and that sort of thing, you know, you can have a decreased yield because of just because of the season. And because the bees haven't been able to travel very far to pollinate the crop, so that's the advantage of having them right on the crop. I am just trying to catch one of the girls in the flowers, but unfortunately not having much luck here. They've got an awful lot of flowers, an awful lot of crop to check out, and I am seeing a few around darting between plants. So that's good. You know, obviously they're down the other end of the crop, so the hives are down the other end of the crop, so they're not sort of right on top of this section, so we're only getting a handful of girls down here, but that's why we will move some more hives out, and that way, you know, we spread them around the crop, and yeah, hopefully we should have a good they should do their job. I mean, they definitely are. Today, apart from one little shower, they're getting out there, and as you saw, some of them on that first lot, they aren't really busy, but yeah, they're sort of they need to build up a bit more anyway. And this crop's going to be flowering for a few months yet, so yeah, they'll be. They'll build up over the next few weeks, and we'll get more and more bees, and they'll start getting out more often and taking advantage of all these flowers. So I'm quite keen to see, you know, the increase yield. Obviously there's a lot of stuff that can affect the yield, and obviously how wet the ground is in places, and hence why it's a bit patchy down here, because it's so wet, and you know, there's less oxygen in the soil for the plants to grow, and that. You know, it's been an awful wet year, but no, it's a good crop. It's really good. It's got plenty of flowers, and I reckon you'll have a good yield this year. But yeah, bird chatting away. So I'm just trying to catch some of the girls on it. I'm seeing them around. Oh, we've got one over here. Where'd she go? She's on that canola, I think. She's like, alright, I've had some beans, now I'm going to the canola. Where is she? There she is. Yeah, she's grabbing the canola. she's busy getting pollen because her legs are absolutely full of pollen there. She's going to have to head home soon. Aren't you, sweetheart? Hey? You almost got a full load, bub. So, yeah, she's busy on the canola right now. But that's alright. This canola is just left over. It's sort of left over from, it's just what's popped up from seed that was planted last season. Yeah, obviously this canola won't be harvested with the beans, and then it's just sort of a weed crop this year, whatever canola comes up, but that's alright. It provides another food source for the bees, so they're not just solely feeding on the beans. And no, she's just going to the canola. She's on a mission for the canola. No beans this trip. Looks like we've got another shower coming over now, so she'll head home shortly. If not, if she gets caught out in the rain, she'll shelter underneath one of the beans or whatever. Just shelter out on the beans. She'll find her shelter until the rain eases off if it gets too heavy. So she's busy visiting the canola. So that's alright. They are visiting the beans as well. I did catch them. Look, there we go. There she is. There we go. She's working away. Yeah, so they are going on the beans as well. There you go. Alright, I'm just going to get out of here without destroying too many plants. So, just getting a bit of fertiliser put on. I'm not sure whether he's doing this night, but in the next few nights, you're going to do it at night. That way the girls don't get covered in fertiliser. It's not toxic to them, but it just means that I just said to him, look, you know, if you do it at night, he has no problem doing it at night, and just that way the girls aren't foraging on the crop while he's spraying the fertiliser down, trace elements down, and it's not going to really hurt them, but it's it's just better if they're not tramping that stuff into the hive and that sort of thing. It's not toxic, but it's just, it helps them keep the hive cleaner if they're not tramping that in and getting covered in it and that sort of thing. So but yeah, he's well aware of my stance on spraying and that, and if he does, like, they do need a spray for a grub, but that's after, he said that's generally after the crop finishes flowering. So but yeah, he knows to let me know if they do need a spray for anything. He lets me know what they're spraying well in advance, and yeah, he'll let me know, and I'll check the toxicity for the bees, and we'll see whether it's toxic and what we need to do, whether we need to quarantine them for a day or so, or move them off the crop for a few days. We'll just check what the withholding period is. But no, he said generally the only spraying they do at this time of year is as the crop's finishing flowering. So we'll have the bees moved off by then, and yeah, we've got another shower coming over, so I think everybody's going to sort of be heading home, so just duck in and make sure they're closer to home before the rain comes. Might get a few more trips, but they'll stay fairly close so they can stay home, so they can get in before the rain hits. So it's just a quick shower coming.